Fuck you. Fuck you. You suck.
Yep. Okay. Okay, so Adam
Fuck you,
is.
trolls.
Well, shoot.
Let me pay attention! I wish I knew how to quit you. Fucking thing sucks!
Okay.
Oh, this one's here. Oh no. Still doing the same crap.
Is Tony going to start a new one? Do we need to?
I think he just did.
Oh.
Eesh.
Okay, I have the portrait up.
Let's see
if there's a horizontal one. Okay, I think we're up. Okay. Okay.
There's nothing wrong with your horizontal. There's nothing wrong with your vertical.
Okay, good.
You have complete control of your television set.
Kinda. So anyway.
Thing sucks!
Yeah. That's Tony getting out his frustrations, which I concur. I concur.
Totally understandable.
What a dumb fucking guy.
Yeah.
Hey, is a new stream? You got to hit thumbs up again.
Yeah, hit the thumbs up. Go to the live chat.
Fuck you. Fuck you. You suck.
So yeah. Okay.
That's
Back
a
to
testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we got it. We're rolling. All right. So before we get cut off again, I wanted to reiterate that Malcolm Nance said that France and Ukraine passed on false information to Trump to see if it would get back to the Kremlin, and it did. And so,
of course it did.
Yeah, and I wanted to reiterate and let everybody know that Putin's name is in the Epstein files 5,000 times, and Russia is mentioned over 9,000 times.
Russia, wow. Russia.
Yeah, Russia.
Oh. And I want to also, if any of these right-wing motherfuckers ever say, Lincoln Riley.
Yeah.
Lincoln Riley's murderer got due process and is in fucking prison.
That's right.
So you can say that due process was given and justice was done. What about Good? What about Preddy? What about what's going on in these concentration camps? We want to fucking know. Yeah. What about that?
What about
Lincoln Riley, the survivors of the Epsteins, and their fucking whole cabal of fucking pedophiles. Let's not. So don't Lincoln Riley me. I don't want to fucking hear it. In fact, I don't want to go back ever again. These motherfuckers throw something from the past in your face. You throw something from
time.
What we know right now. Boom,
right
in their face.
Fucking now.
Be like,
this
fuck
is today.
that.
This is now. That's been dealt with.
Yep.
We need to deal with this.
And they're preparing themselves for Iran also.
Yeah, I'm sorry I said Lincoln Riley. You're right. Lakin Riley. I know. I'm sorry. Just, I'm pissed off and you guys get my fucking point. And not only that, I'm all razzled because I want to get all the stuff and information to you guys before we get cut off again. We got Judge Cannon sitting on the part 2 of Jack Smith's report for a fucking year. Now the 11th Circuit Court is, calling her an embarrassment, and they've lost all respect for her. Well, good. How about disbar her and take her off the fucking case and put a fucking normal person on the goddamn case? Yeah, Cannon, area, he was going to lose that case. And so,
Call from
anyway,
Ali Osher.
here's Ali Osher. Go ahead,
Press
Ali
one.
Osher. Thank you for calling in. Go ahead.
Hey, ladies. How's everybody doing?
Hey, Allie.
Hey.
Hello.
So I wanted to call in real quick. And like I said, I'm not trying to be, too serious or too sad. But as I've mentioned before, child abuse is a bad thing, as well as abuse of anybody and anything.
You don't have to. You're not telling anything that we don't already know.
Right.
What do you mean?
Right. No,
I'm trying to
no,
tell you.
no.
John,
Hey,
you think
Allie.
that we don't
Hey,
think it's a bad thing? I'm just saying the way you
Allie.
worded that. It
Hey,
was really
Allie.
funny.
Hey, Allie, have you heard my song "Whose Heart"? I wrote it back in 1997, and it's directly related to what's happening now.
Wow,
So,
Sorry, I
So,
just had to
but-
bust your
right,
balls
but-
for
Yeah.
phrasing it that way. But go ahead.
right. Okay. Well, all right. But you know what I'm saying. I'm sorry if I'm not saying it correctly.
No, I
But
just thought it
the
was
other-
funny.
Yeah. But the other problem is, if now we have proof that there is a child sex abuse ring, and it's a bad thing, and most people agree that it's a bad thing, how come only one person is being punished for it? Isn't that sort of endorsing it in a way? If only one person gets punished for it,
like we don't even know that she's being punished. We don't even know if she's still in fucking prison.
correct?
The thing is,
Yeah.
I heard today that Paris authorities have raided another, not the Paris apartment, but a different building connected to Jeffrey Epstein, and they got a ton of shit. So the Paris authorities are going in, and they're going to do a real fucking investigation. None of this fucking bullshit that we've been dealing with now. I mean, you have to realize Pam Bondi has been cock blocking for fucking Epstein since 2010, 2011. Something like that, when she became AG. I forget what it was. I mean, that's a long fucking time.
Well, of course, again, as we know, cruelty to the point and the hypocrisy is astronomical, if not more. That she released a video. Oh, I care about child abuse and and sex trafficking and human trafficking and all this other stuff. Well, what are you doing now? This is the height of lying and hypocrisy. And I'm worried that not only is the scandal going to keep going after we're gone, but the fact that, Europe and everybody else is going to go, we're the ones that fought for the rights of the survivors and the victims. We did. Europe did.
Allie,
France
think about
did,
it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about all those motherfuckers that made millions and millions of dollars off the JFK assassination and all the books and all that fucking shit and the Zapruder film and whatever, all that bullshit, right?
Right.
They're creating. You're going to give us a video of like that of fucking Maxwell and you expect us to believe that's fucking her? You're going to show us pictures of his fucking face when it doesn't look like him and it's saying not the same nose, not the same ear shape. You know, your ear shape is like a foot, it's like a fingerprint almost. You know what I mean?
Right.
They're all different.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know what I mean? And so you're going to tell me that world leaders around the world all involved with this motherfucker, that this wasn't on purpose to compromise everyone? Everyone!
Yep. So, I mean, right. So, okay, let me see.
Compromise. I'm sorry, and compromising everyone was very lucrative, wasn't it?
Well,
the richest people in the world, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how to end this. But as my poor stepfather, now departed, would say, this is abuse, and it's proving that the government is guilty and making society worse, and that's extremely corrupt and wrong. And it's a shame. It's an absolute shame that we might be remembered in the history books of going, well, they went after Trump and worshiped Trump, and he could do whatever evil, and it was excused. And it's like,
but that's not going to be the outcome, Allie, because justice is going to be done. I assure you.
So.
There's too many people who are going to fucking put one foot forward and say enough is enough. and it's
and
coming. It's coming.
and we do it. Yep, and we do it, and other streamers do it. So it's not that people don't care.
Right. It's up
we
to
have
us.
to. We have
We're
to be
that
firm.
we're that giant step forward, Allie. That's us.
All right, ladies. See you later.
Thank you. So, Tony, skip that one and go to this one. It's the one above it from The Economist. I wanted to show
Dow Jones, but the Dow Jones is up 50,000.
$50,000.
Yeah, bitch.
$50,000 instead of points. God, she dumb. She started to say dollars. She's like dollars, and then she caught herself.
I can't tell you how many times my jaw dropped watching that fucking shit. Oh my god.
Yeah, there's some great memes going out. Like,
what a dumb fucking guy.
Yeah, there's some great shit going on about this. So anyway, this is what The Economist is a right-wing fucking magazine, you guys. This is not like,
yeah.
And this is what they pulled out of the fucking. They did an analysis, and then they were like, these are the really bad ones, and these are like, this is who most of it was to, and the thing I like is charts. When I see visuals, I get a bigger clarity of what's going on.
Yeah. I'm a visual person as well.
At The Economist, we have analyzed 1.4 million of Jeffrey Epstein's emails. We found the 500 figures who appear most often and analyzed their relationships with the sex offender, building a picture of the people in consistent contact with Epstein after he pled guilty to soliciting sex from a minor. This is a list of some of the most well-known figures that appear in Epstein's emails. David Stern, an aide to Andrew Mountbatten Windsor, Larry Summers, the former U.S. Treasury Secretary, and Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's associate who's been convicted of sex trafficking minors, were all in consistent contact with Epstein. Our data shows that some people were emailing with Epstein hundreds of times a month, like the physicist Lawrence Krauss and the banker Ariane de Rothschild. To understand just how much Epstein's network reached into almost every area of society, we've also divided the top 500 people by their industry. If you exclude Epstein's emails with his staff and business partners, 19% of messages with his top correspondents were with financiers, like Jess Staley, the former CEO of Barclays. 17% were in academia, like the immunologist Boris Nikolic. There were politicians like Peter Mandelson, Britain's former ambassador to the US, and Ehud Barak, Israel's former prime minister. And people from media and entertainment, including the publicist Peggy Siegel, the journalist Michael Wolff, and the filmmaker Woody Allen. The list also contains at least 18 current or former billionaires, including Peter Thiel and Elon Musk. All of them were in touch with Epstein after his plea admitting to sex offenses in 2008. Most of Epstein's correspondents say they didn't know about the scale of his crimes. In such a vast data dump, the quantity of emails alone doesn't give you the full picture of the nature of their relationships. So we mapped the number of emails sent and received. Ariane de Rothschild sent many more emails to Epstein than she received. Lawrence Krauss and Epstein sent similar numbers of emails to each other. Some people received far more emails than they sent, like Bill Gates, who was bombarded by messages between 2014 and 2016 and replied to relatively few. He was, however, happy to meet Epstein in person on a number of occasions. This analysis gives you an insight into Epstein's relationships and network after his plea deal, but many emails also detail the ongoing abuse of women and girls. We also used a large language model to score every message on how disturbing it is. And buried among 1 million mundane missives are over 1,000 that are LLM flagged as highly worrisome. Watch our next video for more analysis of Epstein's network.
So in the next video, they show a big circle of like all the emails. And then it goes down, 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 down. And then they start turning pink to red, to blood red, where there's such disturbing videos and the number. And you take this out of 3 million. If this 3 million is only 2%, then the rest of the fucking emails are really fucking bad. And why do I feel like we're going to get hit for that fucking, I just fucking know I'm going to get hit for that video. So, I wanted to play
Son of
this
a bitch.
because our good friend Trill Will sent this over to me because when he played it on his show, I was like, why do I feel like, wait, what? What? Wait, what? You know,
things that make you say, what?
Wait a minute. I was floored when I heard this. Now, I kind of knew about the cross-dressing and maybe even the little gay part. But this part, I fucking did not know. So
I
you know what I'm going to play because...
Yeah, I kind of knew a little bit of history there about that.
Oh. Put your seatbelts on, kids. Here's a little history lesson.
Through family storytelling, though. That's where I heard. And it's true, apparently. It wasn't just a story.
That's a warning. That's a warning whistle.
The White Passing Hall of Fame would like to recognize J. Edgar Hoover, the director of the FBI from 1930 to 1972, one of the most powerful people in America during that period. When you look at a picture like this, how could this man have passed? People been asking this question for years. One of his cousins even wrote a book about it. Shout out to Millie McGee. Hoover made it his mission as the leader of the FBI to disrupt, discredit, and destroy black liberation movements. This man wiretapped Dr. Martin Luther King and tried to ruin his image. He's the man behind COINTELPRO, which was devastating for the Black Panthers. When we talk about institutional racism, this is one of the people who created and perpetuated that system, who used the FBI to make life harder for black people. Meanwhile, he was one of us. Millie says her grandfather, Big Daddy, told her Hoover was passing for white. He was Hoover's second cousin, so he knew the family. He also told her, don't say anything. This man could kill us. They say Hoover's paternal grandfather lived in the black area of D.C. when it was segregated. This is one of the wildest stories in the history of white passing. He uses the power he gets from passing to attack black people and black liberation relentlessly. Perhaps his attack on black people was tied to his repressed something. Because Hoover was hiding a lot of secrets. Meet Clyde Tolson. Tolson was number 2 at the FBI throughout Hoover's reign. Like Hoover, he never married, he never had a girlfriend, and these two went to work together, went home from work together, had lunch and dinner, went to nightclubs, went on vacations together, went on Christmas vacation together to Florida every year. But no, nothing was happening. Oh, look, they dressed in the same outfit. I could see the appeal. This photo's like a smoking gun. When Hoover died, he bequeathed his entire estate to his boyfriend, to Tolson. Tolson then moved into Hoover's house and accepted the flag that had draped over his coffin, like a good widow. And now these two are buried side by side.
Oh, I didn't know that one either.
So I guess J. Edgar Hoover's in the White Passing Hall of Fame and in the Closeted Hall of Fame.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh my God, I was floored. First of all, I knew about the cross-dressing and I knew that he might be gay. I did not know he lived with the guy. I did not know he was buried next to the guy. And I did not know that he was passing as mixed race. Oh my God, what the fuck, dude? It's nothing is real. Yes, and everybody's gay. Everybody gay. A little bit. Blow my fucking mind. And well, that's what I'm saying.
Thank you, True Will.
I'm like, fucking nothing is real. Nothing from our history is real. Nothing. Nada. Fucking zip. Nothing. You could just take it the history book that I fucking learned out of. It might as well be a cartoon, cartoon drawing
Comic
book. A comic book or a coloring book.
There you go.
It might as well have been a coloring book. It was not worth the paper it was printed on. Oh, and by the way, I also found out Robert Maxwell, Ghislaine Maxwell's father, is the one who printed all of our fucking history books. What was it, Maximilian?
Maxwell. No, Maxwell.
It was
Macmillan.
Yes, thank you.
Macmillan.
Yeah, he owned that publishing company. He's the one. Jesus. And then we're finding out that all the pictures that we've ever taken in school was owned by a fucker that's fucking connected to fucking Epstein. And they have our pictures from everywhere, all children across the United States.
Not a tumor.
God damn it.
So don't call me a conspiracy theorist when drawing the lines together. We have the big giant board with the red yarn. You know, I'm just gonna have to do. You know what I should do is just put my green screen. And just put red yarn all over it from here to here to here, and then place in the pictures of where the people need to be.
There you go.
The fucking spider web.
That'd be a hell of a backdrop.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I know.
And then you got this fucktard. Okay, a lot of people don't know.
Jesus H. Christ.
I mean, I'm sure a lot of people know about Leslie Wexner in our chat, but a lot of people don't know about Les Wexner. And that he owned Limited and I got the whole thing. Limited in 78, Victoria's Secret in 82, Abercrombie and Fitch and Shops, Lane Bryant Limited #2, Express, Bath and Body Works. They called him the Merlin of the mall. And he literally owns New Albany, Ohio. And he's got, a country club, the suburb, he's got a whole suburb division. He's got malls, he owns medical facilities. He was on the board of Ohio State when Jim Jordan was fucking with those kids. Now,
yes.
Here's another line drawn with the red yarn. Put a pin in it.
David Dog just ordered a dinky poster.
I bet on the dinky poster it'll come out like way better because it'll probably be like, yeah. So Damon Dog just ordered a dinky poster. Yes, you can get our dinky thing as a poster, ladies and gentlemen.
I need one for right here. There's nothing there. I need one.
So wait, did I send this guy over? No, I didn't send this guy over. Yeah. Oh, okay, I did. Okay, I did. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm freaking out. I'm totally freaking out.
It's okay.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, there's a massive connection in Ohio and Columbus and Ohio State. Go ahead. I need more weed for this one. I don't know what's happening. It should be quick. I don't know why.
I gotta share it with them.
He's got to share it everywhere.
Comes out about Les Wexner, the richest man in Ohio. I think it's important to point back to the fact that he's directly involved in Steve's case, this case against Dr. Richard Strauss, the doctor that ran across the campus for over 30 years and assaulted students at the campus, athletes for the most part. The Ohio State University was covering up a doctor who was on campus assaulting students for over 30 years. From 1970 to about the 1990s, Dr. Richard Strauss, who was an athletic doctor, was giving exams without gloves, giving rectal and testicular exams to every single student almost, for any reason they came in, and was using this as an opportunity to obviously fondle young men. The university knew it was happening. The university covered up the fact that it was happening. The university has admitted to this. That is not up for debate. As to how many people are involved, that can be in question. Multiple presidents who have worked at the university over the last 8 years, as they are fighting these men in court, while they will admit publicly that they are guilty, they are trying to get away from accountability financially and legally. Now, Les Wexner, how was he involved? Well, first of all, he was being asked to come in to testify, and I'll tell you why he was going to testify here in a minute. I just want to point out some of the shadiness that his lawyers used. So they said he wasn't avoiding testifying, he was just avoiding the subpoena. Cute, right? And then, of course, after the judge said he was to be served the subpoena in, I guess, like kind of like extraordinary ways, meaning that he had to receive it, he couldn't keep not accepting it. So a lawyer, a security guard, or email would suffice, because normally you had to hand it to him directly, but Les was literally trying to avoid it. Even though he said, well, they were avoiding the subpoena, then his lawyers submitted a 120 some odd page document trying to explain why he shouldn't have to testify. Thankfully, last week, the judge said, no, you're going to testify. And for legal purposes, because Les is literally one of the richest people in Ohio, maybe it's not testify, it's just deposition. Understand, I'm not a lawyer, so my language may not be exactly dead on, Mr. Wexner's lawyers. So how is Les Wexner involved in this situation? In the mid-90s, Strauss was relieved of his duties at OSU. And during that point, one of the reasons why was because they did an internal investigation where the medical board, the state medical board, had found out about some of the accusations that had been made against Dr. Strauss. And the Ohio State University told the Ohio State Medical Board, the state of Ohio's medical board, told them not to investigate. They got this. They'll do an internal investigation. They'll get back to him if they have any problems. So they quietly then got rid of Dr. Strauss and shoot him away, and didn't tell the medical board any of the results of that investigation. And at that time, the board chair was Les Wexner. The board chair, the top boss on campus at The Ohio State University, who apparently has very bad luck, right? Abercrombie and Fitch, a bunch of sexual assault. That's a business that he owns. Victoria's Secret's a bunch of sexual assault, another business he owns. Both times he was on the board when things came up to the... As more and more information comes out about Les Wexner,
he was on the board when all this shit was going down, and no punishment came for Dr. Strauss. Well, don't worry. We're going to do an internal investigation. I don't ever want to hear people investigating themselves, because guess what, folks? It never fucking happens. All right?
Nope.
Have you figured that one out yet? Jesus fucking Christ. So next to that one, I want to play this one, Tony. Go back. I played this. This is what it looks like. It's from JD Milo again.
Fucking
I think I sent it back.
People.
Go go back.
I feel
there's nothing. Okay, hold on.
Yucky when I call them people.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because these are if you have to call them people, they're vile human beings. Just call them these vile human beings, because I don't know anything more vile than what the fuck they've been doing with their. It's beyond. It's not just the trafficking; it's the cannibalism and the murder and the
everything.
Do you guys
everything that they've projected and called Democrats demons?
Yes, and baby eating.
And saying that this is what we do, which is exactly what they're doing.
And
they're doing it
the fact that Epstein and Bannon started QAnon, started the whole Pizzagate thing, and we're all in on that, people. They were in on it. They started all that disinformation to make everybody fucking crazy. Hey, let's start a conspiracy theory that the Democrats are doing all the shit that we are actually doing right now and make everybody fucking batshit fucking crazy.
Yep.
They're projecting.
Yeah.
And propaganda and hypocrisy.
Every single accusation.
Gaslighting. Sadism. I've never seen more sadistic fucking people in my life.
Every Trump accusation is a confession.
100%. So while everyone else was focused on Pam Bondi, our friend JD Milo was focused on guess who? Jim Jordan.
You guys want to know how truly infested our system is with these pedophilic fucking devils? Remember the hearing the other day with Pam Bondi? It was heavily Epstein focused. Well, everyone was paying attention to Bondi. Do you know who I couldn't stop looking at? The chairman. His name is Jim Jordan. So he's served in the House of Representatives for like 18 years or something crazy. He's from Ohio. Now, by the way, in all of those years, he's never passed one law. Not one. Jim Jordan has been accused of protecting another pedophile when he was at Ohio State as an assistant coach for the wrestling team. That's right, Dr. Richard Strauss was abusing all of the wrestlers. And these wrestlers, these kids, were telling Jim, begging for help. And he did nothing but protect this child. The chairman of the hearing, who's just another member of this sick, sadistic, pedophilic cult. And if you know anything about Sasha Riley's story, which I will be covering in detail soon, you know that Jim Jordan, according to Sasha, was one of his when he was 12 years old. This is exactly what Sasha accuses Jim of. And just so everybody knows, Sasha has been saying this and screaming this for years. This is not new. There's an interview with Sasha that is recent that goes into full detail about Sasha's childhood and the men who abused him. And it is linked to Epstein. I love you all. Thank you for sharing these videos, for liking.
So, again.
Ugh. Clarence Thomas. Ugh.
Yeah. Andy Biggs. Sasha Riley tapes say that Andy Biggs almost killed him. So,
Well, Clarence Thomas, big one.
Well, these sick fucking fucks. They're all sick fucks. That's all I can say. I don't know any.
Yep.
I don't know. They're sadistic fucks.
Sadistic, sick fucks.
Yep.
So, I know. Let's see. This one's kind of long, but it's 3 minutes. But
that's not long.
It's our friend, politics girl, Lee McGowan, and the I know. I'm sorry. Lee McGowan, and she's got some really good takes, man.
Yes, she does.
And she's also a Canadian, born to American, and became an American citizen. So she sees this in a different perspective,
right?
With because I feel like we've all been like this.
Yeah.
But we've been kept like this by our
not everybody.
No, but I even know, I had no idea about, a lot of our fucking history and everything. We've been shielded from this. We've been kept in this. Stay focused on this. Don't look at all this other fucking bullshit. Stay focused on this. And when all this other bullshit is going, and we've been conditioned though to do that through, as you said, TV, through our mainstream media that doesn't even fucking report the goddamn news anymore. No. They don't even cover any of this.
Did you know that the
0.0 of the fucking Epstein files? They're like, oh, what does this politically mean? What does this politically mean? I don't give a fuck what it means politically.
Point. That's right.
0.
Because anybody politically involved needs to be burned to the goddamn ground, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Impale.
Did you know that the President of the United States' name is in the Epstein files more than Harry Potter's name is in all 7 Harry Potter books? It's a fun fact, right? But nothing to see here, though. The DOJ dumped 3.5 million pages of the Epstein files on us at the end of last week, claiming full transparency and saying that was all they had. But it's clearly a gigantic cover-up. There are at least 9 million documents, and as I understand it, they've only released 3. So even with all the horrifying files we've seen, there's still an obscene amount missing. And according to Assistant Attorney General Todd Blanche, the government has deliberately held back at least 200,000 pages, calling them privileged, because they include things like death and physical abuse and injury and child porn, which means the missing files are filled with death and physical abuse and injury and child porn. But Todd Blanche is telling us there will be no new charges brought out in the investigation of Jeffrey Epstein. And the head of the FBI is on Fox saying they did everything right and it's time to move on. Case closed. No new charges. Case closed. You're telling us our entire justice system is just going to run cover for the sickest men on the planet while they bring the full weight of the law down on protesters with cell phones or Don Lemon? But the most powerful captains of industry are allowed to walk after torturing and murdering children? 37 associates of Trump are named in the files. We know that we are dealing with the top players in academia and Hollywood and science and tech and politics. So I don't really care how rich and important you are or what these criminal apologists and their predator friends say. We are not moving on. Remove the black boxes. Show us who these criminals are and prosecute them. Who did Jeffrey send the I love the torture video to? Why is this recipient's name redacted? Who did he write to say, do you want me to do her or just torture her? Why would the DOJ redact that name? Who messaged Epstein giving him permission to kill somebody? Why is that sender under protection? There are thousands of these emails, millions of pieces of evidence of the sickest people on the planet. And if identifying them destroys our society, then let it. Because any kind of society that allows this kind of deviance and sickness to continue is not worth protecting. France is going to be prosecuting these people. The UK is investigating. Europe is not looking away. The American government is not going to be able to run cover for everyone. And we should be pretty sickened that they're even trying to. Remove the black boxes. Give us the files that are missing. Our response to this entire thing is absolutely fucking inadequate. These unimaginable crimes are out there in black and white. And every single one of our top law enforcement officers is protecting the predators. How could we ever trust these people again? There must be someone good left in the FBI and DOJ. And if you're there, do something. But for now, every single department of Trump's government is without credibility. Because why would we believe a single thing you say if this is what you're willing to cover up? You wonder why women don't report abuse? It's because the world is controlled by abusers.
That's why,
Mic
what,
drop.
10%? What's the stat?
This motherfucker down.
Maybe 10% of women who are abused actually report their abuse. It's a very, very low number. And on top of it, when they do, we've got rape kits that have been going back to decades and decades. Oh, we don't have the money to process, but we got money for all these big guns and all these shields and all these fucking pepper balls that we're gonna shoot you with, and we got money for tanks in the streets. Our cops have money for fucking military equipment against us, but they don't have the money to produce the fucking rape kits and follow through and check it. No. They don't do with the DNA. They don't bother with that.
You can't be bothered.
This has been going on for decades, you guys. This is a plan. It's a war on women. We know it. It's a war on people of color. We know it. It's a war on people of the LGBTQ community. We know it. That's why all of us have to fucking get together and say, double mother fingers in the fucking air. You're not going to fucking do this to us. No fucking way. This isn't what we want. Nobody in America wants this except the 20% maybe of fucking delusional, psychotic, sadistic fucking people. Because guess what? All his maggot buddies, or all his little incel fucktards in ICE are getting busted for doing the same thing he's doing with Epstein. All the pedophiles, they're all pedophiles. That's why there's no outrage. Is because they're all fucking pedophiles themselves. So I've got a few more videos I want to play before we end the show. We're already over time, you guys, but you know what? Fuck it. I don't care. Sue me.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the thing about how we know this is probably only 2% of what they got.
Channel 4 News can reveal that as little as 2% of the Epstein files may have been released. That is despite the US Department of Justice saying this.
This review is over.
It means that the 3 million pages emails, videos, pictures that have been released could be just the beginning. So how have we worked this out? It began with our investigations team examining raid footage from Jeffrey Epstein's Palm Beach home in 2005 and his New York townhouse and then luxury sprawling island in 2019. We could see dozens of devices being removed, being bagged and tagged. What happened next to the Epstein files is a little complicated. At the earlier stages, investigators were talking about data totaling many, many times what has since been released. In June 2020, one wrote, "We expect the data to be somewhere around 20 to 40 terabytes, noting that the total capacity of the devices was up to 50 terabytes. And even after live investigations into Epstein and his associates had finished and the data was being prepared for release, the figures quoted remained massive. We're looking at a total of approximately 14.6 terabytes of archived data. 14.6 terabytes. That is almost 15,000 gigabytes. Now, remember that number. The amount of data that has been released is believed to be around 300 gigabytes. So that is just 2% of what was being discussed last year. Now, the Department of Justice has never given a full account of what it obtained. Do they have every picture, video and message? Were the files readable or not? Or were they full of child sexual abuse and pornography, as the Attorney General once suggested? What we do know is that the total obtained vastly exceeds the amount that the public now has access to.
This administration released over 3 million pages of documents.
The 3 million pages released by the Department of Justice contain a mountain of information into the way Epstein operated. But the emails we've uncovered suggest there could be much, much more, which raises the question, did the US Justice Department do enough to hold Epstein's associates accountable? We went to the Department of Justice for comment, but we have not received any response so far.
Of course not.
Yeah, you're not going to get one. And by the way, we have to contact all of our people and representatives and be like, don't vote for the fucking SAVE Act. It cannot pass the Senate. If it does, women across the country are so fucked. We'll be so fucked. And not only that, it's a lot worse than you think. I have more videos on that, but I'm going to play just one here. That one.
It's my eyebrows.
No.
I'm getting all knitted together in the middle here.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Michael McAndrews giving us a super chat for $50, the Diane Protection Fund.
Thank you, Michael.
I have an announcement at the end of the show, too. I want you guys to stick around for it.
I am your protector.
Happens when you're more aligned with party and privilege than you are with learning how to be able to read. Since 1980, there's been 98 confirmed non-citizen votes. In 46 years, there's been 98, which is damn near perfect. And that statistic comes from the Heritage Foundation, the very foundation that is pushing through acts like the SAVE Act to limit voting because they believe less voters are better for the Republican Party. And y'all have bought into it because of your hatred of brown people and your fear of white replacement, which isn't a problem. The Brennan Center took that a step further and surveilled several jurisdictions that have high immigrant populations, over 23 million votes, and found 30 possible non-citizen voters. 30 out of 23 million. You are running from a paper unicorn to justify your lust for power. And you're so delusioned by your hatred of brown people, you're willing to allow an administration to violate the constitutional rights of yourself and the women in your life so that you can push those brown people out. All while many of you claim to follow Jesus, who was also a brown person, because this isn't a real problem. And even if it was, in 2024, we had a bipartisan immigration bill that would have been one of the best updates to immigration system that we have had in decades. And your buddy Trump Trump called the Republicans and said, don't pass that. I need it to run on so that y'all could run to your rallies with a mass deportation sign, because it's much easier to hate than it is to love. It's much easier to fight against something than it is for something. And here's the thing. I fucking didn't like Biden, and I didn't like his immigration policies his first 2 years, and I'm glad that he course corrected. But that's not the real issue here, because non-citizen voting isn't a problem. It's not a real thing. It's not a real thing. You're allowing it to be a real thing in your mind, because as long as someone tells you what you want to hear that justifies your own personal bias and your own personal prejudice and your fear of your loss of privilege, you will go with it, which is why you believe Donald Trump is a man of God, because he invoked the right catchphrases, even though he is a serial adulterer, a pedophile, and someone who has cheated and lied his way through his entire life. As long as he holds a Bible up in front of a church, you guys are totally on board, because it's not about the truth for you. It's about what you want to believe that can justify your pre-existing prejudice and provide an institution that protects your privilege above anything else, because non-citizens aren't voting. They aren't. That's not a problem. And you look foolish. And I would highly recommend pledging your allegiance to learning how to read and process information more than you pledge allegiance to a party. Because if a passport is going to be the gold standard to voting, then why is the administration stopping libraries from processing passport applications? If this is about making sure non-citizens can't vote and passports are going to be the gold standard, why is the administration telling people to stop processing citizen passport applications?
Told you.
Yep. So again, you know, we see it. It's coming. We've been screaming at the top of our lungs for a long fucking time that this shit was coming down. So let's skip that one and go to this one. A little palate cleanser for the end of the show. And I just want to, you know, thank you, Benny. Thank you, Doc. And you know, we send a lot of love and healing to Lindsay's kitty, and we hope she's doing okay, little Miss Rachel. So
Miss Rachel,
she's so cute. We've seen her on the show before.
Rachel Marie.
Yeah. I think I call her Rachel Margaret. I don't know why, but anyway, it just came to mind. Go ahead.
Hey, Tin, what the hell is going on down there? You mean hell or earth, or are they one and the same? You're talking about the Epstein files, right? Ew. Yeah, it's the most horrific thing that I could have never imagined. I mean, I gave people free will, but not for this. Honestly, don't look at me. I had nothing to do with it, I swear. Oh, please. You're the princess of darkness. This has you written all over it. Oh, I'm all for darkness and like the occasional pyramid scheme, but not this shit. Even the Satanists on Earth are denouncing what these fuckers did and the people that are covering it up. We have rules in hell. So you're telling me hell has standards? Oh yeah, very clear ones. Greed, sure. Temptation, lust, obviously. Ego, hello. But this shit, even my lawyers were like, absolutely fucking not. This Epstein shit is bleh. So you're being serious? This level of evil isn't even from hell? I mean, I really wanted to take credit at first, but then I read the details and I was like, fuck that. But all those people are still going to hell when they die, right? Technically, yes, but no. I had to build a whole new section specifically for those people. Like a new circle of hell. Yeah, pretty much. Nobody down here wants to be around those pedo-cannibal guys. It would really kill the mood. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I know. He said the same thing. Satan, what the hell is going on down there?
The best line. Yeah, I know. That's what he said. Oh my God.
Oh my God. That's funny. She's adorable. She's fucking adorable.
I don't mean to laugh, but you know, because it's such a horrible subject, but my God.
Yeah.
This is what it's just, you know, remember
She makes it palatable.
well, and not only that, I think about, you know, going back to the movies of our childhood, Animal House. He's got the devil on one shoulder, the angel on the other shoulder, and they're debating on whether or not to rape the girl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you? Yeah, I mean,
Wait, what was?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the devil on one shoulder and the angel on the other shoulder going, I hope the American people have this in their head. Like, are you gonna really, you're gonna support the pedophile? You're not gonna stop. This isn't the red line. I thought you were support the children, save the children, all the children. And you won't look at it. You won't look at what's in the Epstein files. You don't want to know. You put the blinders on. Like all the people before them who made this shit go on for decades. They put the blinders on. They were accomplices themselves and put themselves in the highest powers of the fucking of our country and the world.
Yeah.
I've never seen. Yes, QAnon, you were right. You just hit it all fucking wrong on who it was. It's not Hillary.
Wouldn't it be something if QAnon came out and said, we're sorry?
QAnon was PSYOP. The whole thing has been a PSYOP.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. You know how, like, Antifa
I mean,
or a terrorist organization?
I'm getting hot. Fuck. So, Tony's got a couple he wants to.
Roll that
there was another one that was really, really good that he put out. It was a little bit longer than this one. We'll play this one and then try to find the other one. But oh my god, yeah,
this guy's cool.
Yeah, I like him. What's his name?
I have no clue. I suck at names.
Pearlmania 500.
Wait, what was that?
And I said, I'm not scared of a germ. You know, I used to snort cocaine off of toilet seats.
He's in charge of our hospitals.
That's it. That's the post.
Anything wrong with that?
It's so disgusting.
It's staggering. It's staggering, like where we find ourselves and where we're like, oh my god. There was another one that you really liked. Oh. Okay. Well, anyway, you guys, I guess we'll call it there. And I just want to say thank you to everyone joining us. Thank you to Benny. Thank you to Dr. Aida for joining us. We love and adore you, folks. And, you know, we couldn't do it without you. I couldn't do it without you.
Yep.
Not at all. Not at all.
And Michael McAndrews, again, thank you for the $50. The Diane Protection Fund. And by the way, that reminds me, I wanted to make an announcement.
Yeah.
I'm going to be in Florida for a few days. From Saturday till Tuesday, mid-March. So just a short of a month from now. And I thought there was one of our Rosanna or Roxanne's. One of our Roxanne's lives down there. Somebody lives down there.
Who lives in Florida?
I know. Christina Weibel, I think, lives there.
Florida's a long
Yeah, I'm going to be
state.
in Fort Myers for just a couple days. And it's for my dad's 90th birthday party. And so, you know, I'm flying in. I'm trying to make it a surprise. You know, I know my dad doesn't watch this fucking show, so I have no problem saying it here. But yeah, it's kind of a surprise for his 90th birthday. And yeah, where's Palm Coast? I mean, how far away from that is Fort Myers? Because Fort Myers is on the southwest. It's by north of Naples, right? So, yeah, I'm flying in for my dad's 90th. I'm not sure what we're going to do regarding the show. So, we're going to talk about that after the show, just now when we end. So, we can maybe figure out something. Maybe I can pop in and you guys can continue. I'll send the stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'll be able to hang out. You know what I mean?
Diane, life happens, honey.
No. It's
Yeah.
oh, it's 4 or 5 hour drive. Ugh. That sucks. No, so I was hoping that like maybe, you know, when I have some free time, I'll have free time before I leave for sure. And yeah, I mean, or we could just, you know, take a break from the show, but I know that I'm going to be going crazy. And I'm going to want to connect with you guys. And I'm going to probably be like outside of their condo going, oh my God. First of all, they watch Fox News and they watch it on volume 111.
Yeah. Jesus. I'm sorry.
And I have no place to hide and smoke. And I have no place to like drink a beer.
God damn it, man. It's like going into a torture device.
So I want to see my dad. It'll probably be the last time I see him, literally. So I should make the effort. And I don't know. I kind of feel obligated that I have to do this. So,
it's your dad.
Yeah.
Of course.
And even though his wife is an epic C word and she's a whole nother thing to fucking deal with. But, and I'm going to have to absolutely keep my mouth shut. Can you imagine? They're both MAGA and like, I'm going to have to sit there and be like,
no, I
biting my tongue. I'm going to be biting my tongue the whole time. My tongue's going to be bleeding.
You may call me if you wish.
I will probably be losing my mind. And so, yeah.
Everything's fine.
From the 14th to the 15th of March, I will be in Fort Myers. And if anybody can make it or whatever, I don't know, email me, let me know somehow if we could meet up. Because it's not often that I travel out of the States. A lot of people travel here
out of my
see
house.
Me. No, it's really rare. I go outside, but I do have access to a car. But I'm going to be, planning a party and trying to deal with this and whatever and ever, and then trying to get back on a plane. So I'm not going to be able to travel far by any means. So, and if anybody is close to Fort Myers or whatever, all my friends, they're all gone. Because of Hurricane Ian. Hurricane Ian wiped out all my friends. All of them have moved out of state. It's so fucked up. Oh, I have another friend that now lives in South Carolina. I have so many reasons to go to South Carolina. I should just divert my fucking plane ride home and
stop in
go
South
to
Carolina.
Charlottesville. No, it's not Charlottesville. Where is it?
Greenville?
Greenville. Yeah. That's the airport there. So, yeah, I'm going to go there and just be like, okay, I'm here. I'm just going to do a road trip. Let me rent another car. So, anyway. No, but
Adventure.
It's rare that I'm going to be in Florida at all. So, if yeah. Oh, if Roxanne, it's Roxanne 1979. Yeah, you're the one who lives in Florida, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Roxanne. So, and Tony goes, I have a drop for Benny.
Yeah.
Will nobody come in here disrespecting Benny Loco. You will not. You will be shown the door. Goodbye.
Bye.
And then I'll make this public service announcement. There will be no disrespect of Benny Loco in my chat.
Oh.
Or you deal with me.
I love you, Will.
And you don't want to deal with me.
You don't
want to deal with me.
I just love that so much, and it was so sweet. And
That's so sweet. It is.
We love our friend in democracy, Mr.
Thank you,
Trillwell,
Jeremy.
and everybody who supports him, and all the people who have been in his chat. Have now come over to our chat, and all the people from our chat have gone over to his chat, and I just love it so much. You know what I mean? I think it's really freaking cool.
It's the pollination process.
Yeah, I think it's great. So thanks to all of you who are friends of both of us and watch both of us. We do appreciate and love you so much. And we will see you when? Thursday.
What day is it? Oh, yeah.
Today's Tuesday. I had to think about it for a minute.
Me too. We had a long weekend, so it kind of threw me off kilter a little bit.
All right. So I love you guys. We'll see you next Thursday. Peace out. Oh, you have another drop?
Uh-oh.
He's yelling at me. I have another drop.
You are pretty. You are smart. You are my friend.
Aw. That's so sweet, Johnny. That's so sweet.
You is kind. You is smart. You is important.
Who is important? And you know what? That little girl knows how to say important. And I think the rest of America should fucking start saying
That's
it too.
right.
I'm sorry. I have a fucking big problem with important. I'm like, important.
Important.
No,
Yeah, no, I don't. That makes that grinds my gears too.
yeah, it's so annoying. And I think Caitlin Collins is the one who fucking started it. I'm like, why is she
So
saying important
important.
that way? And then all of a sudden everybody's fucking saying it that way. I'm like, ugh. Anyway, love you guys. We'll see you Thursday, 4 p.m. Eastern
Yes.
Standard Time, right here on 21st Century Suffragettes.
Bye.
Thank you, Benny Logo. Thank you, Dr.
Thank
Aida.
you, guys.
And Lindsay, I hope your
Love
kitty is
y'all.
doing well. We'll see you guys
Yes.
soon.
You is kind. You is smart. You is important.
Shut this motherfucker down. shut this motherfucker down.